Hello everyone, I thought I'd do an update on the Crimean Bridge as we have a few interesting things to go through. Photos, satellite imagery and more. We'll start with this photo here. So here we can see a floating crane working alongside a bog standard crane. They are working on the least damaged span of the bridge. Now this is a different floating crane than the one which we saw operating in and around Snake Island back in March and April. On the railway section, you can see that the fuel trucks have now been hauled off and that there are a few railway maintenance trains fixing the damage there. Now we also have a few satellite images to go through. This one here gives a nice view of the bridge. You can clearly see the damaged section as well as the crane hard at work trying to fix it. At the top is one of the ferries. Here's the ferry zoomed in. Now, the day after the incident, we saw Russia using a small passenger ferry, which was said to be able to manage only up to 400 passengers a day. So Russia has since found one of these, which we can see hauling trucks and larger vehicles. However, it is slow. This video here shows a small section of the build-up of trucks waiting to cross. The wait to the ferry is said to be 3 or 4 days. That's days, not hours. These satellite images here show some of the trucks waiting at the ferry terminal and at the abandoned Kerch airport, which is being used as a sort of waiting area for the trucks. The bridge section still can't support trucks, so despite the repairs, this has impacted Russia's transport capabilities for a while. If regular cargo trucks can't cross using the bridge, then there's no chance they can ship howitzers and other heavy vehicles over anytime soon. And we can't really see any sign of military vehicles on the ferry. It looks like these are being used for civilian trucks. Now, I also have an update on the truck said to have caused the incident. Russia has released what it claims are the X-ray images of the truck suspected of carrying the bomb that blew up the Kerch Strait Bridge. According to the cargo manifest that they also released, the truck was carrying rolls of acrylonitrile butadiene styrene edged banding, which I think is a type of cable. However, the truck in this image is not the same one originally shown in a video of it being inspected as it arrived on the Kerch Bridge. One has 2 rear axles or wheels, the other one only has 1. So as of now, we don't know what the cargo of the truck originally shown on a camera being inspected was, but it wasn't this one. So at this stage, it's looking like either a deliberate cover-up or just Russia being inept and releasing the wrong photo. It could be either when it comes to Russia, as they're known for cover-ups and being inept. However, before we jump the horse, I thought it worth looking at Russia's statement and translating it and seeing what it says. So this was translated from Russian via an app. It says, from September 29 to October the 3rd in Yerevan, the cargo was cleared and sent by a group in Armenia to LLC Moscow. The truck was Georgian registered and crossed the Russian-Georgian border through Upper Laos and on October the 6th was delivered and unloaded at Armavir in Krasnodar. The document then claims some civilians, I blurred the names, changed the cargo documents to a non-existent company registered as the recipient. The pallets were loaded into the truck of a Russian civilian going to Sevastopol. So the document is talking about 2 separate trucks, one from Armenia to Russia and one from Russia to Crimea. I assume that this is suggesting that the same truck trailer was used with a switch to a different truck itself in Russia, which is why the X-ray image of the contents on the Georgian border was published. Otherwise, I can't really see a correlation, unless it's suggesting that the device was hidden on these pallets, hidden in the banding heading from Georgia to Russia, and then the trailer was transferred to an entirely different truck to carry it over the Crimean Bridge. It's quite unclear, but it does clarify that this X-ray image is not intended to be that of the truck which went across the bridge. They are 2 separate trucks. Finally here, a photo of the support of the Crimean Bridge. To me, those deep cracks look concerning, and I'm not an engineer or a bridge builder, but would a blast on the bridge itself, as caused by a truck, do such damage to a concrete support? I guess it's one for the engineers and boffins to discuss, and I would love to read your thoughts on the matter. So that's it for this video. If you found it interesting, please click like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thanks again, and take care everybody.